You're listening to KOUG Radio. Listen live online at KOUGradio.org.
Hello everyone, welcome to KOUG Radio. My name is Kylie Sickles, I'm your station manager, and I am joined today with Ophidian Breeze. So you guys just released your first single, Dark Flight. Would you folks like to introduce yourselves?
I'm Angeli. I'm coming up to be a senior student here. Go ahead.
She's also a great vocalist, songwriter, and melody writer.
I guess that too.
And I'm Z, the bass player and guitar player on this. Not the lead solo, though.
That's awesome. So you wrote the lyrics to the song?
So, do you want to explain it? It was a little bit of a process.
Okay, so the process starts as I write a bunch of ideas down. And then it's always been my experience that if the singer can't feel them, there's no point. So then I hand them to her.
Yeah, so I do a little revision. I by no means wrote everything, but I was kind of the second critique, you know.
Mm-hmm.
She rewrote 3/4 of it.
I don't think it was that much.
So,
That's awesome. Okay, cool. So I wanted to talk more about the creation of Dark Flight. So you talked about it a little bit there, but kind of what led up to this song? What was the production of it like?
It was a dream of yours for like a long time.
long time.
Yeah, you said 50-year dream, I think is what you've been saying. And I've done choir for God knows how long. So I have experience with knowing kind of how to make music, how to make it sound good, and just singing in general. So he kind of laid the foundation, and then I came in to make minor tweaks and everything.
They weren't minor.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Awesome. Yeah, what were your guys' inspirations for the song?
Go ahead, yeah.
Okay, so last, you guys know what QHHT is because this is where it starts. Quantum hypnosis healing.
Oh, interesting.
Anyways, you wind up going into hypnosis, and the last thing I said coming out was go buy a bass. So I bought it, I played for a week, and I put it in the closet. Then somebody at my work got COVID really bad. I caught it for 3 days, but I couldn't go back to work for 3 weeks. So I recorded everything I had now that I had a bass. Where it started.
Yeah, that's so neat. I mean, not the part about you getting sick, but everything else super cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Do you guys listen to a lot of rock music? Is this like a genre you guys are passionate
total
about?
metalhead.
Awesome.
I'm starting to get into it more.
Yeah.
He definitely has helped me like the genre. I never
Mhm.
hated it, but it was very much like, this is certainly a taste of music to have, but I'm definitely getting more into it. This type of style I've never would have imagined myself singing, but I'm glad to say I did. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. I don't listen to a lot of rock music in general, but like listening to this song, I'm like, I'm into this. This is fun. Awesome. So I want to learn more about the creation of the band itself. So how did Ophidian Breeze come about? What's the name mean if it's not just a cool name? Because it is.
It was originally going to be Steel Breeze, which I liked, but I guess it was already taken. So
Yeah, we looked on Spotify, and there was already an 80s band called Steel Breeze.
freaking copyright.
Yeah.
You know? Gosh, everyone's just so creative.
Mhm.
Oh gosh, let me think. Yeah, I mean, you've got like this whole storyline for like an album going where it's a lot of it focuses on loss of like anybody close to you, just so a lot of people can relate to that. And just kind of processing that grief and like a loss of not only having someone near to you, but like a loss of identity even, and just wallowing in it, but then also overcoming the existential sense of despair that one can experience and coming out on top.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So-
that's it.
Yeah. So you mentioned album. Do you guys have plans for more music?
Yes.
Awesome.
Slowly but surely,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
He
Yeah.
works on the lyrics. He'll show it to me eventually, and we'll kind of play around with it to see what it sounds like.
Yeah, that's so cool. Yeah, so you've also been teasing on Instagram about a music video for this song. Without spoiling anything, what can we expect from that?
Oh gosh, I can't wait to see it. It's going to start with Angelique. We're going to film her falling into the bed, dragons. And then when she hits the bed, because this is when the depression has gotten her character, then it hits AI world.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, like there's I think someone was on Fiverr or something
Yeah.
that does like real life to AI, almost like AI art transitions that we looked at a couple of them and they were pretty cool. So just kind of playing around with that, see what
Yeah.
happens. Yeah. Oh god. Drop that.
All good. Yeah, speaking of that, I wanted to learn more about your lyric video. It's so gorgeous and so awesome. Did you guys like have someone on Fiverr make that, or how did you make that?
Yeah.
That's so neat.
I was at work and I showed somebody. He goes, "Did you do that?"
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I was watching it and I
Yeah.
was like, Angeli's upped her video production
Oh.
game. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So yeah, it was. There's a ton of people that you can have do it, and then we just picked a young female so that she could feel the vibe.
Mhm.
Came out.
That's awesome. And so you do have merch. Is there anywhere people can get that?
Ophidianbreeze.com. We're still working on the website, but it's functional.
That's good. That's good. No, KOUG Radio had a functional but not great website for a very long time, so I totally understand that. We'll link that in the description for you folks who will be watching this on YouTube.
Yeah, I think right now we have the shirt Z has now for the song. There's
So
the
show the
band
camera.
shirt. Oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah, show the camera.
Perfect.
There's a band shirt. I think there's like there's a tote
There's
bag.
a tote bag and stickers and a
Yes.
tank.
Yes, that's
Oh,
what it
that's
was. Yeah.
cool.
So we got
Yeah.
a couple different options.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, so you talked about this being a dream of yours specifically for a long time. Did you always know you would get into like rock, or was it just kind of anything?
No, when I grew up, that's what everyone listened.
Mhm.
And so I would sit in my bedroom and I would have Alice Cooper blasting in my ears, and I could see my reflection in the bedroom window, and I would pretend like I was on stage.
Oh.
So cool.
And then when Angelique says she could sing, and then we saw her, I heard her first time, I was like, oh my God, do you want to sing?
Like, I have an idea. Oh, that's so fun. Did you ever think you'd be in a band?
Oh hell no.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. No, I mean, yeah, like I said, I've done choir for a lot, so I've done specifically very, you know, the type of music we did.
going dot dot dot.
Yeah, just very by the books
Mhm.
and formal arrangements. So I never would have imagined I would have sung anything like this, let alone in a band.
Yeah.
So yeah, for now it's just Z and I. Our producer did like the lead guitar solo, the drums. Oh my god, he was amazing.
Yeah. We were sitting there when he goes, I'm going to put the drums in. And so we were sitting there going, okay. He started, and we're looking.
Immediate.
It
And
was
shout
cool.
out to Josh at I
Shout
think,
out. Yeah.
Greenlight Studio.
Yep.
He was
Greenlight
amazing. Yeah.
Studios.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I want to mention your experience in choir. I think that it transferred so well into this song because I was listening to it and I was like, that's my alto queen. That's amazing. Go off.
Yeah.
Tell me more about the studio you recorded at. What was that experience like?
I mean, I've had some experience with like recording studios, but that again, that's like a giant choir that you're working with, not just you yourself. So we recorded everything separately. Like you went in and did the bass and everything. We spent about, I want to say 3 to 4 hours on just me recording everything. And it was nice knowing Josh was very he was reassuring in that, like, if you take a couple takes and there's like one word that you say that is just amazing, but nothing else about it is good, we'll just take that out and mash it in there. I was like, I've never had that. It has to be like on the dot perfect every single time. So it was nice just having not having as much pressure in that regard. Yeah.
That's awesome. Did you guys know Josh before this?
No.
Yeah, you found him online,
Yeah,
I think.
I found him online. I like how synchronicities work.
Yeah.
Is because he kept popping up every time I looked, but he would never put his price on there, and I was like, I'm scared. And then really busy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's got his own band too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Beautiful Skeletons. They're local.
yeah.
So Beautiful Skeletons, what does that mean?
Okay, for Beautiful Skeletons, it's the same thing as like Ophidian Breeze. Ophidian is another name for dragon.
Mm-hmm.
So that's our hard part. We will have softer stuff coming, actually.
Awesome.
Same thing with Beautiful Skeletons. There's the soft part, and then there's the hard part.
So neat. Awesome. Now, you're a Van KOUG.
Yep.
Were you a Van KOUG? I know you mentioned you
I
were.
worked here.
That's awesome. Yeah, yeah. Tell me more about that.
10 years ago, I worked in facilities. And nothing against this place, but that shift schedule,
Yeah.
5 to 1:30, 5 in the afternoon to 1:30 in the morning.
Oh my
Oh
God.
gosh. Yeah.
Wow.
My hat goes off to them.
Yeah.
Raise a glass, because I couldn't do it.
Crazy.
Yeah, because your whole life is work.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because when you get up, your friends are at work.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Cool. So you
Yeah.
worked in facilities and at KOUG Radio?
She had a friend whose girlfriend went here, and she had a radio show.
Oh, cool.
And so they would ask, hey, anybody want to come on? I was like,
Yeah. That's so fun.
yeah.
Awesome. And then you're a Van KOUG. What's your major and stuff?
Biology.
Yay.
They're very unrelated to this kind of thing. Biology major, psychology minor. God, what else? I am secretary of the pre-med club this year.
That's awesome.
I'm a member of the D&D club. So glad I joined.
Yeah.
Shout out to them. They're really good. They're really cool.
I used
Yeah.
to play way back when.
Yeah,
Oh,
we've had
that's
so
fun.
many conversations about D&D.
So cool. Yeah, we're actually hoping to at some point do a collab with the D&D club and do a kind of like recording of their campaigns. We were in talks last year, but it was a tough
That would
semester.
be
So
so cool.
yeah, we'll see if it gets off the ground this
Mhm.
semester, depending on how busy I get.
Yeah. That's fair.
But yeah, awesome. We kind of breezed through these questions.
I love it.
I don't have much else to add. Is there anything you guys want to add?
The end of the song.
Mm-hmm.
We want to talk about this. So we had this line. All I ever wanted was to cut my tears, or cut away my tears.
Mhm.
And it wouldn't fit. I'm sitting there, I'm da 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 da. It's like right at the end. And we were at the kitchen table and my acoustic, and I, what if I slowed this down? Oh, it does. And then she hit this smoky jazz voice. I started crying.
The entire
That's
time, like
awesome.
even when we were trying to fit the melody in, like the chorus and everything, I sang like 2 words and you were already like it was nice to see that kind of support. It's really
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was cool because like you hear it in your head your whole life,
Mm-hmm.
and then you watch it materialize. It's like, yeah. And then her mom and I, when you hear the harmonies, brief unspoken, broken, wanna hold you again. We drove around North Clark, the wilderness,
Mm-hmm.
with that song on repeat,
Oh, that's awesome.
and went, okay, harmonies would be good here and here. And then I sent it to Josh, and he's like, "Does she have time to come in?" And at that time, you were really busy. And
Yeah.
I said, "No, you're just going to have to do it with what you got."
Yeah, so he just layered my voice and
Oh,
changed
cool.
the pitch and was like, dang, it doesn't even
Yeah.
sound like it's like spot on. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, I'm part of a choir
I know.
again.
Yeah, like I said, he's really good.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why, that's why I like working with him.
Yeah.
One of the things before we went in, he said, because we had this other guy that was supposed to come, but he never showed up.
Mm.
Anyways, he goes, when you bring other musicians in, if they can't hit the time, I'm going to send them home to practice. And I like caught my breath and I was, gosh, I hope he doesn't send me home.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I do have another question. You mentioned that you started playing bass kind of during the COVID area. So are you totally self-taught?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's easier now that I'm online is I can look up scales and I go, just do. And that's how things get written.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When I listened to the song, I was like, there's only 3 people listed. How is it like this big of a sound? I was like, this is awesome. So I'm really glad to learn more about that production. But yeah. And
The middle part, the
Yeah.
bridge. So originally the bridge was just supposed to do this. That's all it was supposed to do. And Josh is like, "Gonna do any drums in there?"
He just swooped in and did
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
And I said I was gonna hit cymbals. He's like, "Mind if I try something?"
Yeah.
And then I loved his description of the song.
Mhm.
You have a heavy metal bass, a rock guitar, a pop vocalist, world music drums, jazzy blues solo, and Nora Jones at the end. And you make it work.
Yeah. That's so cool. Yeah, where can we find you guys?
Instagram at Ophidian Breeze.
Same
We're on-
YouTube channel is the same name,
yeah,
right?
yeah. YouTube channel. We don't have much there. We're working on it. Although you have to go to the community to actually see some pictures because I posted them and I couldn't find them.
Oh yeah.
And then I'm not very savvy when it comes to
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah,
right.
exactly. And then I started and I was like, oh, community. Oh, it's 2 of the same thing. 'Cause I did like it.
It's on Spotify and Apple Music.
Yeah.
Same name. I
Yeah.
think it's all lowercase, no spaces.
Yeah.
The website we mentioned too.
Website. Yeah. You can hear it on the website because
Oh.
it's just on the
Oh,
bottom.
cool.
Yeah. Gosh, I don't know. I've done everything that we've done for promotion. We've learned on the fly.
Oh, cool.
We have no idea.
Yeah.
Like, let's try this.
You said you started a Ko-Fi, I think?
Oh,
Oh, cool.
so there's something called Buy Me a Coffee, and it's kind of like Patreon. We just put it up today. You'll see our band logo there.
It's cool. It's got a
Yeah.
dragon.
Oh,
You'll see it.
Yeah. And then, oh gosh, I gotta show you. They won't be able to see, but you. So
Here, come a little closer to
Yeah.
the mic.
the guy that drew this
Mhm.
is in Colombia, and we did it on Fiverr. So as you can see, this is, now look at this.
That's amazing. Oh my
He's
gosh.
never seen her.
Yeah.
And my only description was young woman, 20s, dark hair, white crow.
Yeah. Yeah. That's so cool.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty nice.
I know. I was showing people at work and they were getting chills. And
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, awesome.
yeah.
Gosh, there was something else I wanted to add, but I can't quite remember what it is. So if you folks don't have anything else to add,
I think we're good.
then
Yeah.
awesome.
Okay.
Well, thank you guys for coming in. Check out Dark Flight by Ophidian Breeze. That's Flight with a Y. Very
Yes.
cool.
Yeah.
And you can find it on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music. Anything I'm missing?
No.
Okay, perfect. Find it there. Or if you're listening to this live on KOUGradio.org, we'll be playing this song up next. So thank you again to Ophidian Breeze for coming in and chatting with me.
Thank
and
you
have a
so
great
much.
day, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.